Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a half-up hairstyle, and I've already started with some of the partings. I've made a part just here on the side, on the top of her head, and then from there I went off of that down to her ear on both sides. So I left about 1.5 inch section on both sides here in the front. And then on the side that has more hair, I left out a small section right here just next to the part that we're going to be using to make these chains. So with this hair that we're not using in the chains, I've taken it on both sides and smoothed it back behind her ears, and then I'm going to tie those two together underneath here to make a headband. I'm just using a clear rubber band to tie these together. You don't need it to look nice because it's not going to show. Before you make these chains, you're going to want to get her hair pretty wet just so that you don't have flyaways. So I've pretty much soaked both of these strands, and you're going to want to use small, thin strands of hair. As you can see, there's not very much hair there. So I've just grabbed two small sections, and I'm going to take them and tie them as if I was tying a shoe. And then this first one, you're going to want to pull it kind of tight up against the top of her head, not super tight. The next one, just tie it the same way, and then leave a small loop. And then you're going to try to get these sections about the same distance apart from each other all the way down. And as long as the hair is pretty wet, you're probably not going to have any trouble with flyaways. If it's not wet enough, it's going to be pretty hard to tie these without making a big mess. Another trick I've found to making these look nice is that you want to tie the knot the same way every time. So I'm bringing the strand on the left under the strand on the right. Okay, I've knotted that down far enough so that I can just place this hair in with this elastic underneath here. If your hair's not quite long enough, you can stop knotting up higher and then just pull the hair down. And then I'm just going to add the ends of her hair into that and place it with another rubber band. And again, you don't need to worry too much about how this is looking down here because it's not going to be seen later on. If you want to, you can make another set of chains here on this other side. We're just going to leave this side smooth. And then I'm going to remove this elastic and make the updo. Okay, now I'm going to make a half ponytail with the top section of her hair. So as you can see, I just grabbed this hair along the top on both sides, and I'm just bringing it back into a clear elastic. If you want to tease this section of her hair, you can do that so that it has a little more volume. I'm just going to take it and pull it out a little bit. So for this next step, I'm going to add some curls here in the half ponytail. Before I do that, I'm spraying it down with a little bit of heat protectant. And then I'm just going to take some small sections and curl those with a curling iron. Okay, I have all of the hair in that half ponytail curled, and for this next part there really is no exact science to this. I'm just going to be taking these curls and kind of looping them up and tacking them to the top. I'm going to leave some of them down so that it's more of a cascading look. The ones I'm placing up higher, I'm going to take the top of the hair and kind of roll it up into a loop and then pin it to her head with a bobby pin so that some of the curl is hanging down. If you have miniature bobby pins, I would recommend that because they're going to be easier to hide and they're also going to hold the hair tighter. After you get to the point where you've pinned up as many curls as you want, you can just kind of go through and fix them. If you need to recurl some of these ends, you can do that. Or you can tuck some in, add some more bobby pins. Like I said, there really is no exact science to it. You just want to mess with it until you get it looking how you want it to. So at this point, you can go through the rest of her hair and add curls to all of it if you want. I'm actually going to leave her hair straight because I think it looks kind of cool to have this hair separate from the straight hair. It makes the curls stand out more. Okay, here is the finished hairstyle. I think this one would be cute for a formal occasion or church. It's really a fun one, but it's not that hard or time consuming to complete.
Thanks for watching. Have a curl-rific day.